Hey, Auburn family, this is your host, Jason Campbell on the Own to Victory podcast. We have another great episode today. I got another great co-host, my guy, Zac Blackerby. I've always gotten his last name wrong because I didn't pay much attention to it. I always said Blackberry. So I got people running around Auburn calling the man Zac Blackberry.
It's been fun. It looks like Blackberry. It sounds like Blackberry. But no, man, always a pleasure to chat with you, Jason.
Yeah, always a pleasure to have you on, man. We got a great lineup today. This guy we're going to talk about next, he's pretty much a tackling machine. He's a guy that has a lot of college experience, played in the Conference USA last couple of years and made a big name for himself. And, I can't wait to see this guy on the football field. Practices get started on Thursday, and I know he's itching at the bit to finally get the cleats on and to lace it up and, start competing. That's what this thing's all about. Anything you want to say about him before we get ready to bring him on?
No, just an older guy. I think this is a guy that you want in the middle of your defense. So I'm excited to hear what he has to say.
All right, let's go ahead and bring him on. Larry Nixon.
Hello, hey, how everybody doing?
Larry, what's going on with you, man?
Nothing much right now, just getting ready for fall camp and everything.
Yeah, so speaking of fall camp, you're a guy that, man, you had 24 starts and you was fourth in Conference USA last year with 106 tackles. You were one of the only 62 players nationally to have over 100 tackles. Like, to me, that's called a person that has a knack for the football. And, you sound like you love contact. But talk about why is it that you get so many tackles?
Really, for me, it's just, I say, like, my motor and everything. You just don't stop until the play's over, So, like, I'm on the ball a lot and everything, so – it just don't stop and you get there and then you get there, so you get there a lot.
Well, and the interesting thing, Larry, a lot of these linebackers that get over 100 tackles in a season, a lot of them are assisted. Your ratio as far as like solo tackles versus total tackles is among the highest in the country going into this year. Is that something that is just, you had to step over everybody at that level of competition? Was it the scheme or defensive lineman in front of you helped? I mean, what all went into that? Because, I mean, your numbers are pretty impressive.
Maybe the scheme, I say, because it allowed me to do a lot of things, show a lot of things that I can do, like avoid blocks and everything, like run side to side, like get to the ball, allow myself to blitz like off the edge at times and everything too as well. So I feel like that would be big thing for me and everything. But I just, I love football, man. Like, been doing it for so long now and everything. Like, I kind of understand, like, I understand, like, what needs to be done, and, like, in any situation that needs to be done. So,
And Larry, you talk about, like, like you say, you have a lot of college experience. So you're like a veteran, just transferring to a new school. But when you get to Auburn, what was it about Auburn that made it appealing to you to say, hey, I want to go to the SEC. I want to go play at that university to finish out my career?
Really, like, I just never, like, pictured myself playing for Auburn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been told, like, the sky's the limit and everything. But, like, like, SEC, like, for me, CUSA, like, I wasn't really highly recruited out of college and everything. I only had one offer. North Texas was my only offer. So, like, like, being, like a low recruiter like that, I never, like, picture myself, like, being in this situation and everything. So, like, and then, like, just going out, seeing, like, everything, like, I've never seen it before. Like, it's like next level stuff over here. Like, you really can't beat it over here, honestly. Like, and I picture myself playing for Auburn. So that was big for me, like, just seeing everything.
Larry, you and another former North Texas player, Jair Shorter, you guys both made the announcement you were coming to Auburn on the same day. Was that orchestrated, or was that just the biggest coincidence of all time?
I mean, like, we left the same time. Like, that's one of my best friends, really. Like, my brother, that's my brother, really. Mm-hmm. And so, like, we left at the same time. Like, we think the same, really. Like, we both think the same, and, like, we both want to get to, like, where we want to go with, like, football and everything. So that's what we're doing here and everything. That's why we're here. We're here to show what we can do. Honestly, like, that we can do what we've been doing on a higher level. You know what I'm saying? So it was really just like we knew, like, we took trips to other places and we loved it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, it's just Auburn is different. You know what I'm saying? SEC is different. The family here is different. Like, you just can't beat it, honestly. Like I said.
And also having someone that you can transfer with, it kind of helps the transition. You can look across the locker room and you see a familiar face because both of you guys play on the opposite side of the ball, but
Mm-hmm.
you both have the same, like you said, similarities and everything. And I think that helps a lot. Fall camp starts on Thursday, and you guys got to report Wednesday. What is that you're looking forward to the most in camp before the season, like that you're just itching to just get to?
Mm-hmm. Just really getting in the groove of football, honestly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Getting back in the groove, feeling good again, you know what I'm saying, about what I'm doing. Really like putting like so, we've been like learning plays and everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm just ready to go learn some more and like show that I can do what needs to be done to get on the field, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I'm like looking forward to do. Really just like prove to everybody, prove to myself, like people back home, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of friends who would love to be in my position, so I just gotta, I gotta do my best at it, and I'm gonna do my best at it.
Larry, going through workouts, I mean, a lot of this is player led up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
Who's kind of stepped up in that linebacker room that you've been impressed with as far as leading, as far as teaching, as far as kind of setting that example?
Really, everybody, like, honestly, everybody's like been a big help for me, you know what I'm saying? Like Gene, Wesley, Cam, Austin. Me and Austin been really close, you know what I'm saying? And then even being there with like Rob, you know what I'm saying, Jake, like everybody's great, honestly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody top down. Like, I appreciate everybody in there for like bring me in and like helping me out, you know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like everybody we got good room. We got good room in there. So I'm excited to like go can like compete with those guys and like play football with these guys because it's gonna be good.
Yeah, and the thing about it too is you come with a new coaching staff. So everyone's kind of on this learning curve, but everyone's coming with experience. Coach Freeze
Mm-hmm.
has coached in the SEC before. He brings experience from the head coaching position in this conference. Most of the guys he brought in the transfer portal all are experienced guys. Guys have started multiple games. What is it that you've seen from Coach Roberts and your conversation with him defensive wise that you feel like a help benefits you this year?
Really like it just lets me show some more things that I can do. You know what I'm saying? What they showed me when I got here, like on one of my visit, and what we doing now, like it's just like it's all like things that I see myself doing and I know I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I feel like that'll be like it brings the best out of me. I'll say,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, we're aggressive. I'll be able to play like coverage a lot. Get like run fits, everything. I feel like it'll be good for my skills and everything. So I'm excited to go play for real.
Yeah, I mean, Larry, you're asked to do a lot in this defense as a
Mm-hmm.
linebacker. You didn't go through spring due to the time of
Mm-hmm.
when you got here and when you transferred. Does that change how you kind of get ready for fall camp?
No, no, not really. Because I mean, I
Okay.
did not that like it's the same defense, but I did go through spring at North Texas and everything, and so like I'm not I don't feel far behind. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I was just doing this. You know what I'm saying? It's just now that I'm learning a different defense. Like it's I've been doing it for so long. I've had so many different coaching staffs and everything. So like, I like kind of like pick up these things really easily now. Like at this point, so I'm just like I said, like I'm ready to put like mental to like physical and like, get on the field and like do what I need to do. You know?
And you talk about, playing that linebacker position that's going to give you an opportunity to roam and tackle from sideline to
Mm-hmm.
sideline. A lot of that has to do with, the signees of Justin Rogers and, Mosaic Kite and, Elijah McAllister, those guys that be up front,
Mm-hmm.
rushing the opposing. Like Jalen McLeod was a huge get. He's listed as one of the top 10 pass rushers in all of college football. That stuff makes the offensive lineman have to single up sometimes and not be able to double team those guys, which if they have to double team a Justin Rogers because he's so big up front, that gives you an opportunity to blitz certain gaps and be able to utilize your speed to go sideline to sideline.
Mm-hmm.
What's been your conversation like with the defensive front? But you also got some guys behind in the DB room that from a secondary that's going to be solid. So what's your overall perception of this defense and what it could look like 2023?
Uh, like really sky's the limit with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had like last year. We all got something to prove. I can tell, and I can
Mm-hmm.
tell by how everybody works and everything. You know what I'm saying? everybody out there trying to everybody out there competing against each other, trying to get better, trying to learn. You know what I'm saying? So like just seeing that that gives me confidence in like the team as a whole and everything. You know, so.
What's your biggest focus as fall camp starts later this week, as Jason kind of alluded to? What are you specifically focusing on? What do you want to achieve before the season starts?
Just more confidence in my myself and like knowledge of play, like the game and everything, and like playing the defense and also playing the SEC. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I got something to prove. That's, you know what I'm saying? So that's really my biggest thing right now. Like, go do it. Like.
Yeah, and that's the thing about, you know, football. Like, it doesn't matter, you know, where you lace it up. It's still the same lines on the field. It's still the same yardage on the field. You know, sometimes, you know, scenery can be different, but a lot of times scenery can be a good thing. You know, like sometimes change is inevitable, but then sometimes you create change. You know, like in this situation, but sometimes the newness of something brings a different excitement. And I know come Thursday, you know, you're thinking about, I can't wait to get on the field to basically, you know, I want to prove to the coaches that they made a right decision and giving me an opportunity to come here and be part of this program. And then the other part of it is, you know, I want to learn my teammates. I can talk to them as much as I want, but until we're able to start playing together and practicing together to build that chemistry, that's when we can really like start the vibe. Like, what do you guys do from a linebacker perspective away from the field to kind of help build your bond?
Oh, well, you know, we just had to get together the other day at our coach's house, you know, like, you know, it's very welcoming. I feel like everybody's just very welcoming and everything. And like, we're together a lot, honestly, like throughout workouts, you know, like running throughout the day, like we're together a lot. And like, you know, like it's fun, you know, it's fun to be out there with those guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we all get along like really well and we all like push each other at the same time. So I feel like it's like a good bond between everybody, like I was saying earlier.
Larry, you come to this this program when it's really starting to heat up. Energy around Auburn football is the highest that I've felt in a long time. Jason, I'm sure you'll agree with that. I mean, you come in, then, you know, season ticket sales break records.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Obviously, what happened in recruiting this past weekend is pretty wild. What's that like? All right, you come in, it's the SEC. This is awesome. Then you look around, it's like, wow, this is even more special because, you know, I mean, I'm hitting while the iron's hot here.
Yeah, exactly. And I love seeing that stuff. Like, you know, I never experienced anything like Auburn. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's good. Like, it feels good. I'm like excited, looking forward to like the season. Just like looking forward to like getting the pads on, seeing the fans, like playing in the stadium and everything. Like that's gonna be crazy. Like honestly.
And you know, just changing subjects just a little bit. We are on the Own to Victory NIL podcast, and you know, NIL has kind of changed the narrative in college sports. You know, to give you guys an opportunity to earn a living for yourselves and be able to save some money and be able to be of help to a family in need. What has NIL meant to you since you've been here at Auburn?
A lot, honestly. Like, you know, like I never had like this kind of money. I guess like a little money, like a little spending money. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good. And then like also I have money to send back. Like I have a son back at home and everything. Like I send money to him and his mom and everything. That, you know, we're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like I can take care of them. Like while being over here. You know, while I was in Denton, I was closer and everything. But like, you know, being so far away, 11 hours, you know, that's a long way away from from my son and everything. So, you know, being able to take care of them and everything, making sure they're good. That's a big thing for me, honestly. So,
Larry, circling back to Jair Shorter, I mean, it sounds like you guys are pretty close, which is awesome. What is Auburn getting in him? I mean, his average yards per catch were crazy. His touchdown to reception ratio is bonkers. What are they getting out of a guy, Jair Shorter? What should we expect of him this fall?
Man, like, sky's the limit for him, honestly, too. Like, you know, like we talked about this. Like, it's gonna be crazy. Like, it's just like everything that can happen, everything that we can do, that he can bring to the table. Like, he can bring so much to the table. Like, that's like that's a different kind of receiver right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just like don't see those bills that often. You know, like it's like, you know. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's gonna do and everything. Like, it's gonna be good.
Is he more of a speed guy, you would say, or he's more of a, you know, just super athletic that can just attack the football in the air? Like,
Both, both,
what
but
style receiver should
hey, both
everyone
of
be
those,
looking forward to?
both, what you just said right there, both of those, both of those,
Jason
both of
wants to go
those.
throw to him.
That's crazy. Yeah, for real. Both of those. Speed, powerful. Go attack the ball. Like, you're not gonna beat that. Yeah, you're not gonna beat him. Like I've
Yeah.
seen him like take on three people try to tackle him. They couldn't get him down. I've seen it. I can show you the clip real quick.
Yeah, his tape's crazy. His tape's crazy. I mean, both of y'all's tape at North Texas last year was really, really special.
Crazy.
What are conversations between you and him like now when you look around and you're in the facilities and it's like, man, we're at the highest level of college football right now?
Yeah, for real. Just, thankful. We work hard. We make sure we both work hard. Make sure you get in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's been good. Like, that's cool. It's still good. We gonna be good forever though. So that's just how it is.
And before we get to the rapid fire questions here in a little bit, this is a great opportunity because people want to kind of know more about you, and more about Jair. Since both of you guys are new faces and in a new place, this fan base, man, they love football, and of course you already know that. But talk about from a perspective of, everyone has weight rooms that they have. But when you come here, what has this weight program you think has benefited you from a size standpoint that's going to help you this season?
Coach Dom is great. His whole staff is great, honestly. It's different kind of workouts we're doing. Like, we do a lot of the same stuff, but I've gotten better at everything I've been doing. I've gotten stronger. I'm the most strong I've ever been. Maybe not the most fastest yet, but I'm getting there, dealing with some things right now. So I'm gonna get there. But, I just felt like from a strength point, I've been getting this is improvement. That's all I've been seeing is improvement. Sometimes I have my little downs, but week after week after week after week, we've been stacking. I've seen everybody been stacking. Everybody's been getting better, as a whole team.
Yeah.
So that's just good to see, and that also gives me more confidence as well. So it's great.
Larry, what about coming into a weight room and working out with your team, and it's all SEC athletes? I mean, that's got to push you a little bit more. That accountability's got to be there.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. You can tell more people care. I feel like more people around the whole room care. Everybody wants to get better. Everybody needs everybody to get better. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the big thing for us.
Yeah, and you had a chance to participate in the meeting last week with DeMarcus Riddick, the big 5-star that we flipped from Georgia to Auburn, and all you guys in that room, we saw everyone kind of going crazy with excitement and everything. How do you guys feel like y'all are part of the recruiting process that's helping some of these guys, want to come to Auburn and want to be part of the family?
Well, everybody wants to be part of a winning team, So I feel like that's a big thing for us, and just the energy of everybody. Everybody has different vibes to them. Everybody connects with other people differently. So you know what I'm saying? They have they do what everybody does what they does, but I feel like everybody just connects with everybody. So
yeah. And then, I mean, that clip that they put out on socials, I mean, you saw Hugh Freeze kind of doing a nice little fist bump. I mean, his energy, I mean, it's really, excited the fan base, but it seems like you guys are excited to play for him too.
Yeah, really, yeah. He was great. First time I talked to him, he really had my blood, not boiling, but it was good. It felt it was good. You know what I'm saying? He had me excited. I was really excited to come and play for him. So he's great man.
Last one before I get to and I see if Zach has one more for you, but for me, if there's a player outside of Jair, since you know him, since being here over the summertime, is there someone that you can't wait to see on the football field along with and say, man, I see this guy work out. I see his energy. Man, I can't wait to see he put them shoulder pads on and see what he got on the football field.
There'd be a lot of guys like that, honestly. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I want to like see. I just want to see like everybody in here working hard. I see people moving weight, running fast. You know what I'm saying? Like man, I want to see. I'm excited to see these guys get out there and play. Like the speed, and like like what I gotta bring. Like it gets me excited. You know what I'm saying? So I just and that makes me want to work hard and everything too. I'm like, oh, he pushing that weight. I got to put this on the bar real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me get there real quick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that'd be like a big thing for me.
Larry, you going to lead Auburn in tackles this year?
To be continued.
Understood.
Hey, just watch though. You just gotta watch. See, I'm not the person to say that. You know what I'm saying? All I do is I keep my head down and I work. That's one thing I do. Like I just get through and I'll tell you on the other side what's like. I can tell, but I'm gonna bring it though. I'm telling you that I'm gonna bring everything. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make that happen. That's what I'll say.
Well, see, we like the attitude that you have from a linebacker. I can see the humbleness, you know what I'm saying? But I also know once linebackers put their helmet on, they become hunters, you know.
Yeah, it's just different.
You guys are the lions of the jungle, you hunters, you know, and everything. So real quick 5 and everything. Give us one word to describe you as a linebacker.
So, okay, one word. Man, my bad. Let me think about this. Hold on. One word. Steady.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
Steady. Like, that's one word, yeah.
Like that. You know, Auburn has a lot of traditions. You got Tiger Walk. You got the War Eagle flying.
Yeah.
Of course, we have Rolling Tumors Corner, which if we win, you won't get a chance to see because it happens while you guys are in the locker room. But what is it? And it's going to be 89 to 90,000 people at every home game. What's the one that you're looking forward to the most this fall?
I say that last one, 90,000. Because, man, playing in a stadium like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like walking in the stadium, being on the field, you know, like looking around and like just picturing 90,000 people in the stands. Like, I felt the energy right then and there. So I already knew what it was, honestly. You know, like that's my thing. Like I'm excited to run. I'm excited to run out the tunnel, run off on kickoff. You know, like run off on kickoff first, like play the game. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm excited for something like that to happen. You know, that's like I can already picture it. I can picture it in my head and everything. Like,
and see, Zach, I don't know if he's had a chance yet to hear the sound system that goes on that football field they play before the game. You know, we didn't even have that sound system when I was here. You know, but now these guys have a sound system. So yeah, you will get goosebumps, and you definitely be ready to lace it up and be, like you said, be steady. Night before games, you know, there's everyone has a certain food they like to eat that gives them a little bit of energy, a little bit of fire. What's your go-to meal?
Go-to meal. I don't know that, but my favorite like snack to eat before bed is like fruit. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I'll get like at dinner I'll get like a tray of fruit, or at lunch or something I'll get a tray of fruit, and I'll just like I'm talking like a big tray of fruit. And I was like I eat that like, before like bed every night. Like I ain't gonna. That's
what's your favorite fruit, Larry?
My favorite fruit is a pineapple.
Pineapple?
Okay.
Pineapple.
Wow. How many pineapples could you eat in one sitting?
Probably honestly just one pineapple. Like I could probably eat a whole pineapple in one sitting.
Hey.
That's awesome.
See, that's the difference why these guys have abs and we don't.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, we want to grab everything but fruit the night before bed.
I ain't gonna lie, I still got a little. You probably look better than me, honestly.
Hey, you know, we'll
most
see.
People,
we'll see.
Most people like pasta to that question, and you're over here saying fruit. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, or wings. You know, he said.
I like some wings. No, wings my favorite food though, but I do like fruit though. Like fruit before a game though, just make me feel good by myself.
I got one more. I'm gonna see if Zach has one for you. Uniforms. You know, Auburn wears the blue at home, the white bottoms. On the road, they wear all white.
Mm-hmm.
But over the last couple of years, they kind of thrown, you know, an orange face mask in there on one game. They, you know, they have a gray face mask, you know, in there. if you could put together one uniform look that you can't wait to get in and perform in this year, which one would it be?
I say the all white. I like all white.
Or what
All
face
white.
mask?
Man, if that gray one, you said they have a gray one.
Yeah, I actually saw a gray one today on the football helmet. So I'm not sure if it's gonna come
They put
out
that,
this year, but I saw a gray
They
one
put that
somewhere.
gray one on there. They put that gray one on there. I probably like that one the best.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. That'd probably be it right there. I like all white though.
Okay.
That's my favorite style, all white.
Zac, you got one for him before we let the man get off? And
Sure. Yeah, you said so you're a pineapple guy. Do you think pineapple belongs on pizza?
No, no Hawaiian pizza. No,
okay, that's the right answer. That's good.
No, that's disgusting. I don't like pineapple. Does not belong in pizza, no matter what. Like, I don't care. No, that's not it. But I love pineapple. I love pizza. I love pineapple, but pineapple and pizza
not together.
Not together.
No, sir. No, sir.
You just gotta have pineapple by itself.
Pineapple by itself, yes, sir, and pizza by itself.
So you go get a smoothie. Of course, it got the pineapple in it. Is there any other fruits you mix with it?
Honestly, I like my favorite smoothie is probably like a strawberry banana smoothie.
Classic.
Okay.
You know, like that's one I think about, or like a tropical smoothie. I don't know what kind of fruits are in tropical smoothies, but they're good though. Honestly.
I hear you. Well, Larry, we appreciate you coming on the show, man. We're gonna call you the Pineapple Express, man. But you know, you make a tackle this year, I would say there goes Pineapple Express. You know.
Andy's gonna be like, "What are you talking about, Jason?"
Right. He'll be like, "Jason, you're always talking about food. Where did this come from?" I said, "It's not my fault. Larry told me he's the pineapple guy." So you know,
Pineapple Express.
Last one. Because all the fans always want to know this. Do you have any rituals or anything that you do before games, from game to game?
No, I wouldn't say that. But, you know, once I run out the tunnel, I like getting on my little knee and just saying a few words to myself, you know, like just, you know, talking to myself, like getting into that mode, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. Like, you just talk to yourself, and your words are powerful. You know, what you say is powerful. So.
Yep.
You know, I believe in that. So that's just something I do.
So what number are you wearing this year?
30. Yes, sir,
30. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, then, Auburn family. You hear it from my guy, Larry Nixon, our newcomer from North Texas. Can't wait to see you get on the field, man. Can't wait to see you do your thing. Like I said, you're a tackling machine. And man, welcome to Auburn. You know, we're glad to have you.
Thank you.
And
yes,
we definitely look forward to seeing, you know, this turnaround. You know, you're going to be one of the reasons why this program gets turned around this year.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, so keep making plays, man. Keep being as humble as you are, and keep working hard.
Yes,
like
sir.
I said, can't wait to see you guys lace it up come September 2nd against UMass.
For sure, definitely. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to everything, too. Appreciate y'all.
Awesome.
Yes,
Thank you, Larry. Nice to meet you.
Hey, y'all, bye.
Appreciate it. Yeah, War Eagle.
War Eagle.
What a guy.
Right. What a guy. You know, this guy, man, like I said, it's always good to have these conversations with these guys to get to know them a little bit. Like, I would have never thought that, you know, he loved pineapples as much. But, you know, so we got a chance to find out.
I think you let that get away from him a little bit, Jason. I think he's like, oh, man, I shouldn't have told him that.
He said he didn't want no pineapples on pizza, you know, so I'm not a big fruit guy on pizza either. You know, just give me my veggies, my meat, and I'm good. My fruit is my snacks. I'm like him on that one. But overall, though, you think about this linebacker room. You know, overall, you get Austin Keys, you got Larry Nixon coming, you got Cam Riley that was here, you got Wesley Steiner. You know, you get Robert Woolyard, he's still here. You got, you know, Kendrick Falkerby standing up along with Elijah, you know, at the jack linebacker position, you know, which is considered an edge rusher for most part. And then, so you talk about this group as a whole. What are you looking forward to the most from this linebacker group this year?
Well, I mean, it needs to be leadership, I think. And Larry's been doing it for a long time, and I think he's going to be able to make that jump quickly from North Texas to Auburn based on everything he said. His mindset's certainly in the right spot. And then, you know, Austin Keys is in that same boat. Wesley Steiner's been here for a long time. So, I mean, there's a lot of guys you can look at and say, okay, this is where the leadership is going to come from. But also,
Right.
as you teed up in a few of those questions, Jason, like in this Ron Roberts defense, these guys are asked to do a ton. So athleticism is going to go a long way as well.
Yeah, athleticism, that's what you want. You want to be long in this conference. You got to be able to want to rush the passer. You can't let a quarterback sit back there all day. And as a linebacker, you have got to be able to flow from sideline to sideline and make tackles. And the other thing is you got to cover nowadays. It's not like you just lay a hat in there. You got to meet a guy in the A-gap with the running back. But you now have got to be able to cover those tight ends that are so athletic now and that can move around. So that would be my question is how well can we cover with our guys? When you look at us, we have some speed. Like I say, Cam is a long guy. Cam kind of reminds me of Carlos Dansby size, where he's 6'4", 6'5", got long arms, can be athletic. You look at Austin Keys. Austin Keys is more of a you kind of look at him from a size standpoint. Maybe a size of a Takeo lookalike when he was in college, just from a size standpoint. But then you think about, Larry Nixon coming over from Conference USA to the SEC. It's a big change, like going from the SEC to the NFL, pretty much. And so these guys, I just want to see, like, how would this transpire this year coming up and everything. But I think overall, everyone sounds excited about this defense because they're going to be able to mix some guys around.
Yeah, there's a lot of new faces for sure. The talent and potential certainly there. They've just got to figure out how to put it all together, and that's what fall camp is for.